Finance Minister Mr. P. Chidambaram is squarely focused on not breaching the red line on the fiscal deficit for FY14 laid at about 4.8%, and so the expenditure department has decided to cut costs across ministries. Which ones will be at the receiving end actually the most, and how much cuts will they see? Suchetna Ray joins us with these details. Suchetna, what's the rationale, and isn't there opposition to these proposed cuts in expenditure?
Obviously, Tanvi, there is huge opposition to these cuts. We have to remember that this is an election year, and these cuts come as a huge surprise to all of us, simply because the biggest cuts are likely to be seen in the Ministry of Rural Development and HRD. We're talking about cuts as high as 15,000 crore in budgetary support to rural development and about 5,000 crore rupees to HRD. We have to remember that Jairam Ramesh has written to the Prime Minister's office. He's also written to the Finance Ministry, sources tell us, protesting these cuts, because these are cuts in various schemes which are UPA's flagship schemes like the Sarak Yojana, there's the Indira Awas Yojana, as well as the rural employment scheme. Sources in the expenditure department, which is preparing the revised estimates, this is likely to be presented to the Finance Minister in the next day or two, tell us that they are likely to propose about 15 to 18% cut in planned expenditure. Remember, this is much lower than what we had seen last year, which was around 20 to 20%. Sources tell us that these cuts are because they see a very low offtake, very low utilization of funds by these ministries. When it comes to rural development, which was given over 80,000 crore rupees, the offtake has been even lower than 20%. Sources tell us that they are proposing just a 4% cut when it comes to overall expenditure. There is, however, a worry that there will be a slight dip in revenue. Tax collections likely to be lower by about 4%, though non-tax collection is likely to make up for it. So as of now, there is likely to be a 15 to 18% cut in planned expenditure.